Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. What is up, Dankygang? We are back for some more Starfield gameplay. We're 21 hours deep, boys. 21 hours. Early day of work, so we're gonna get right into it. Kinda just vibe it out. No camera, but that's fine. Not really missing out though, because your boy got mutton chops now. But so that
Can I help? Have something for me?
we need to lighten our load. Whoa, yo, that's sick. Let me get rid of that too, though. I'll give that to her. And why we're lighting our load like this? We'll tell you soon. Key is to never show your face.
If you have any gear...
So she still has space, so let's I'm gonna keep that. So you can give that back. We got 70. I hope that gets us to what we need. These weigh anything? 20. It's nothing too crazy, I guess. So we'll definitely not need that. We're gonna probably gonna be mainly pistols. They're looking pretty good for rounds on that. Well, that takes life fuses too, so.
I can't help much by just...
I have to get her out of her. We gotta lighten the load a little bit. There we go. That's what we'll use. So we got this mission a little while ago when I first got caught smuggling.
because the governor's office is right out there on the main level doesn't mean it's not secure.
We have the tech to instantly jump across the universe.
How goes?
Hey, can you believe people used to think the nearby mountain was a face on the surface of Mars? Ridiculous, huh? Doesn't look anything like one.
Hi there, friend.
What? Phil Hill. Why do you have so many books?
Hello there, friend. Have you been there long? Between you and me, I'm pretty tuckered. When that stack of papers was smaller, I might have used it as a pillow. Whew. Was I asleep? Oh, you've probably been standing there for a while. Oh, good. I thought maybe I'd fallen asleep. But, oh my, I've forgotten my manners. Phil Hill, at your service. Yes, it rhymes. My parents had a thing about rhyming. My siblings are named Bill, Jill, and Sil. The Hills. What a thrill. But there I go again. You aren't here to talk about me. You're here to talk about List.
What is List? This better not be some kind of timeshare.
What?
Bitch.
No, nothing like that. I assumed everyone has heard about us by now. We're List, the League of Independent Settlers. How can I help make today your very best day?
League of...
That's terrific, because I have a lot of work needing doing. This stack of papers here, these are just the most recent applicants looking for new worlds to settle on. Everywhere I go, people are really excited about the prospects of living a truly free life, living where and how they want to. I've got a cargo hold full of stacks just like that. Oh boy. Fantastic! That's exactly the can-do, helpful attitude that List looks for in all its employees and contractors. We're looking for folks with ships and or basic people skills to seek out suitable planets and leads on potential clients. I don't suppose you possess either of those qualifications? Well, yeah, there's no obligation, but you might as well hear me out in case you find yourself out and about and want to make some easy credits. Most importantly, we need to collect data on habitable planets. The more habitable, the better. You know, the oxygen and water are musts.
Yep.
Other signs of life, even better. Secondly, we're always looking for new applicants. So, as you travel around meeting people, when the occasion arises, see if you can interest them in signing up for the list. I'm pretty sure I overheard some people in here talking about wanting to start a new life. Why don't you start with them? Bring any suitable planet survey data slates to me, and I'll happily pay you for them. And you'll also earn an immediate commission for each interested party who signs up for the list. So get on out there and make truly independent living a dream come true. Excellent. Whoops.
Pardon? It's not easy.
It's between the star yard and
Okay, so to find people and sign up for the list, this sounds like a cult. Oh, I have
Keep our
bad
children safe. Keep them out
I
of
want
harm's
this
way.
deep.
Thank you from the Sidonia Department of Labor.
Ever been to Aquila? Those security uniforms are...
The governor is in.
Trade association.
Hey, welcome to the Sidonia Trade Authority. Yo, hey, what's up? I'm Manaki. Feel free to ask me anything and I'll do my best to help you out. Cool. Let's go.
The guns on this game are pretty. That's a oh, it's just a mag shot shrunk down. So I didn't know they made a mini mag shot. Decent weapons here is not really looking for. Perfect.
See you around.
If you're here to buy or sell, you might want to talk to Octai. I'm busy. Wouldn't be the first time I've heard that line. Oh, don't give me that look. I'm just having a laugh. What have you got for me? I'm not talking price until I... Whoa, way too hot for me. That stuff is nothing but bad news. Why don't you take your shipment and try somewhere else? No, they're right. What they didn't tell you is that I have a self-preservation streak 1 kilometer wide. Of course, if there's a finder's fee you're offering, I might, well, bend the rules a little bit.
I will
You
take
know,
the
it's
1,000
funny.
credits.
Suddenly, I do remember someone who might be able to unload that stuff for you. There's a buddy of mine who runs with the Crimson Fleet. Goes by the name Adler Kemp. If he isn't passed out, you can find him killing the rest of his brain cells at the Broken Spear. Oh, and it's been a pleasure doing this.
Alright, let's
Take your
suit
time.
up.
We got lots of stuff. Just that. Sounds like a plan.
We need a disguise. Oh, you actually don't have any. Alright.
Come back
You
anytime.
are useless.
Hello. Do you have business with Governor Hurst? Take care now.
I tell you, Sidonia's a great place to open up a business. We've really been booming lately. Hello. What can I do? Enjoy
I don't know
Sidonia.
who he is. We're not gonna talk to him. Waste time. We're on a mission. Whoa! That's the medical. U.S. exchange.
I got a little bit of everything. Hello, welcome to the Sidonia UC Exchange. The best goods, all courtesy of the United Colonies, straight to all of the wonderful UC soldiers, workers, and other citizens. I've got a little of this, a little of that, and maybe a little of some other things you wouldn't expect to find at the UC shop, But that's because I try to provide for everyone here. So, please, browse my stock and let me know what I can get for you, friendo.
Friendo.
Do I have any good deals, you say? My price is maybe fixed by UC pencil pushers. For example, take a look.
Well, there's belly nice bricks. Blah 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 blah. Nothing too fancy. Oh.
Just a reminder, I also buy...
We could use.
See you later, friendo.
Please keep prolonged showers and other water use to a minimum. Do your part to preserve our precious resources. Thanks
Right.
from the Sidonia Department of Public Works.
That door. It's a residential district.
How's it going?
Hey, good to see you again. Still think there might be room for me on your...
No.
This life ain't easy, but...
Unless you're here to serve me another drink, you can turn around and walk away. Hey, why don't you say that a little louder? I don't think every single UC guard in Sidonia heard you. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can help you with this. If you've got a whole shipment of this stuff, you're going to need to move it fast. But you're going to have to do something for us first. You're a clever one, aren't you? Let's just say I have a certain influential affiliation. And leave it at that. Basically, you want that Aurora moved, I'm your guy. Yeah, sure. Just cool your thrusters for a minute before you wreck this deal for the both of us. How's it going? Now listen up, because I'm not going to repeat myself. I need you to deal with a miner who's racked up a bunch of debt. He probably spent it all on booze, not that I blame him. Either way, I want that money back. Perfect. His name's Carl Fielding. I think you'll find him wandering around the Deimos miners' quarters. Don't worry, you can't miss it. Just look for the most miserable-looking guy in the entire place.
Something I can help you with? Adler Kemp. Who the heck is that? What? Play what games? Look, I'm tired. It's been a long day in the mines. I just want to go home, wash off the dust, and relax. This has been fun, though. Whatever. Hey now. Take it easy there. Let me think about that person you mentioned. Adler, was it? Hmm? Oh, wait. You mean that Adler? Yeah, sorry.
Well,
I thought you were
funeral,
talking
nice.
about someone else. I told him I'd pay up next week when Deimos cuts our next profit share check. I'll even bring it to him personally. Hmm? Sound good? Yeah? Come on! Give me a break! What the... Look, I haven't got a single credit to spare right now. Okay? You can't squeeze blood from a stone.
You can if you try hard enough.
Right? What games? Why are you doing this to me? I don't have the money. Sure. I guess I could ask for a 7-day shift. I don't know. I'd like to think so. I suppose. It's just that, well, I didn't have much of a choice. Please, tell Adler I'm sorry for trying to wiggle out of the debt. I didn't have much of a choice.
Easy enough, we didn't have to kill him.
And now, a word from one of our sponsors.
Hey, it's my personal savior. Thanks again for the assist.
Have something for me? There, would you look at that? I knew that bum was holding out on me. He going to be a problem anymore? Or did he get the message? Nice. Nice! You're kind of a natural at this. Leaning on deadbeats comes easy to you. I like that. You know, if you like this kind of work, I can get you more. A lot more. You think you can handle running with my, associates? That's what I'm talking about. I like your
You think
style.
they can handle me?
All right. I'll call ahead and get a hold of Nevamora. She's second to the big boss himself. Head out to Europa. You'll find her there. I suggest you listen to whatever she has to say. Oh, and I've taken care of that Aurora shipment for you too. Don't spend all that cash in one place.
Woo! Small shipment. Oh.
A friend offered me a nice cushy office job.
I think we'll blend in with this helmet. We got a fucking hunter fire helmet. I do like, I mean, at first when the game came out, it was glitchy. You would wear your suit anywhere, you'd have to take it off, take it back on. But now they'll automatically take your suit off for you, which I find that pretty cool. Wow, the Freestar Collective sign might give us away. It'll be alright. You can be wearing stuff like that. Oh, this is the place on Mars. We might have to take a fucking side trip here. Go check out old Earth. I haven't done that yet on this game, so I mean, that was like, you know. Oh, I take off the backpack to the town. It's called natural. Oh, it's a landmark in London. Whoa! Still oxygen here. wonder if there's still oxygen here.
Hello, Captain.
Not if we're spacesuit up. 0 CO2. Stream so. Oh, the sun must have corrupted Earth, man. That's sick. It must happen after a nuclear fallout. The last living structure. Stark building. I don't like that either. Like, your head will just turn sideways, and you'll keep running with your head turned sideways, like, huh. Like, that don't make sense. Wow. London. Go away inside. Oh, there's a couple other locations on here. Well, I have a whole planet, and that's it. 3 locations. Alright. Back to the mission at hand. There's obviously nothing.
Wow. Look who finally had the guts to show up. Looks like Adler finally did something right for once. Hey! Just answer the damn hail. So, big shot. I hear Adler thinks you're good enough to join our crew. You betting your life on that? Because the only way out of our organization is with a warhead up your grab drive. So, before I put you to work, let's get everything out in the open. I don't know if Adler mentioned it, and for his sake, I hope he hasn't. But you aren't about to sign up with any average pirate crew. You're signing up with the Crimson Fleet. That's if you get through this little task I have planned for you. There's a medical supply ship called the Ragana, jumping into Enceladus's orbit. On board that ship, you'll find a traitor named Austin Rake. I want him dead. It's done when Rake stops breathing. Head back here when you're finished. And don't keep me waiting for long.
Hey, no, go back, go back. Jeez. Sometimes this fucking game, dog.
Please identify. We do not
Welcome
want
back.
any trouble. I repeat, this is Dimitri. All right. And what are your intentions with these crewmen? Damn it. I do not have choice, do I? Okay. Docking bay is open. Let's talk.
Docking bay's open. Let's talk. Alright. Let's board it. Board the ship.
I am not sure what to make of you being here. If you wanted to kill us, you could have done that from your ship. If you wanted our cargo, we could have jettisoned it. I guess I should just stop talking and let you say your piece. That is not something I am going to do, not until you reveal your intentions. As far as you are concerned, I am Austin Rake. You want him? You're going to have to kill me. Now, do you mind telling us what this is all about? You are asking me to betray my own crew. I do not know who to believe. But you would not have come all this way if you were lying. Please, just give me a moment to collect my thoughts. All right, I will do it. I've got no love for the
Easy
fleet.
persuasion
And if
out the
Drake
way,
was one
baby.
of them, my loyalties with him end. But if I do this, you have to promise to spare the rest of the crew and leave the supplies for New Homestead.
Is that all it takes for you to flip on me, Dimitri? Unbelievable.
It is either you or all of us, Austin. I'm sorry.
Cut the crap and just admit it. You're a coward. You know, I almost bought it. All that crap about helping people and making a difference. But at the end of the day, you're no different from the fleet. When
That's over. He's dead. I do not know if I did the right thing. He was also one of my crew. So no, I do not know if anything you said is true. You can leave now. I think you will
Situation.
What an awful
I don't know if I even blame
I don't know if I even
after
blame
what the
Rake
captain
after what the
said.
captain said.
That's all we need to do, I guess. Now we return. We go back one. We go back over here.
Damn mercs just don't know how to take a hit. Hey, Rook, wanna help me with some target practice?
This one first.
No one messes with the Crimson Fleet. Thanks for the help with the Cliptic. I had it under control, but it definitely went faster after you jumped into the fight. Now tell me about the Ragana. Give me some good news, then we can go celebrate. Huh. No kidding. That'll make Delgado happy, seeing as our hands are clean. I would have preferred if you hadn't left witnesses behind, but at least you got the job done. Anyway, you wanted into the Crimson Fleet? Well, you're in. Yup, it's that simple. Hope this business with Rakes taught you something. Because I'm about to stick my neck out and vouch for you. If you screw up, and I wind up looking like an asshole, I'm gonna send someone after you. We clear? You better stow that crap before you make me change my mind. Now that you know the deal, it's time to see what you signed up for. I'm gonna upload the coordinates for our headquarters in the Crick system. Spacers call it the key, the fleet calls it home. Head out there as soon as you can. Don't keep me waiting long.
Go into the key. Everything's on souls. Oh, do I have to go back? Was it that fast of a mission? Docking.
Good day, Captain.
Commander Ikonde wants to see you. Follow me. I had a friend on the Ragana. I hope I'll be able to see him next time on shore leave.
Lieutenant talked is as organized as
We received word you boarded the Ragana.
We're a double
I
agent.
don't care if Rake was with the fleet. The pilot and his crew were not. What you did was uncalled for. I understand certain liberties must be taken to maintain your cover, but your core morality has to remain intact. If you let your role strip that away, you become one of them. You're of no use to me. Understood? Hearing and comprehending are two different things. Let's hope for both our sakes that... Now I want to make this crystal clear. You do what you can to stay in the fleet, but there is an ethical line we cannot cross. Do something like this again, and you're out. Permanently. But for now, we will continue with the briefing. Were you at least able to join the fleet? It's a dangerous plan, and you came awfully close. Thankfully, you at least managed to spare the rest of the crew. Now it's time for the next phase of the mission.
Our intel on Saoirse was correct. After we received reports on your interaction with Adler Kemp, we picked up on your rendezvous with Neva Mora.
Our files indicate she's second in command, so getting on a good side will ensure you get into the Crimson Fleet. You'll get paid once I consider your report complete.
And we expect your reports to be thorough. Where the Crimson
Can't
Fleet is
pay me
concerned,
before?
no detail is inconsequential.
So what's next for you on Neva's agenda? The Vigilance is equipped with one of the most advanced intelligence suites in the UC fleet. Nothing slips through. You can rest assured, if the Crimson Fleet had any access to our whereabouts or had infiltrated our security, we'd know. As long as you're here, your identity is safe. Excellent. If you're heading to the Key, I assume you'll be meeting Delgado soon.
Delgado is the leader of the Crimson Fleet. I have a profile here with some information on his background. You'll want to know the individual cadences of every member of the fleet, but Delgado's most of all.
In any case, now that you're with the fleet, you'll be operating independently. We will shadow you eventually, but we'll need to maintain our distance for now, especially while you're on the Key. This will also give us time to bolster our defenses, should we need to engage with the fleet in the future.
Sir, on that note, shall we begin implementing the upgrade to our shields?
Immediately, Lieutenant.
Immediately,
Notify the
Lieutenant.
engineers and relay the information to the crew. I hope your entry into the fleet has overcome any doubts you may have had regarding your mission. It certainly increased my estimates on success. Keep up the good work. We'll expect further reports. Dismissed.
You didn't get paid.
You met Archangel?
Bullshit.
That guy's...
I have to get all the way out of here.
Hello.
Jump to the Key. footage. Ah. But we gotta stay undercover.
Get out of my face. You said the take was 10K, but it was 30. Big difference on 40% of 10 versus 30. If you wanted 4K, you got it. Not my problem. If you're stealing from me, you bet your ass it's your problem.
Captain, do you require my assistance?
You kidding me? Way to make a mess in front of my new
Greetings, Captain. Let me know if I can be of assistance in the future.
Sounds like you did the fleet a favor. Now toss this body out of an airlock before it turns into a damn air freshener. The hell took you so long? Forget how to grav jump or something? Please. It'd be one less sloppy rook whose mess I had to clean up. The last thing I need is another Austin Rake getting cold feet. You want to leave the fleet? You pay the price. Not in credits, but in blood.
Oh, we'll pay in blood.
Never apologize. Not if you want anyone in the fleet to respect you.
Never apologize.
And if
I'll
they
fuck
don't
you
respect you, put a gun to their head and they'll get the message. But all that aside, you made it. So now, you get to hear a nifty history lesson. Pencils ready? Good. This floating scrap heap you're standing on is called the Key. Used to be an old UC military star station, and now it's the fleet's base of operations. Might look a little beat up on the outside, but we keep it together. Oh, well, I'll get right on that. A few plans, some throw pillows, and maybe this place will meet with your approval. Okay, sunshine? Anyway, I'll tell you all about the Key, but it's better if I show you too. Follow me. All right, history time. So, the Key is in orbit around Suvorov. That's the very same ice ball where the United Colonies built a supermax prison they call the Lock. The UC is so clever. Supermax prison, Lock, Key. Huh, cute, huh? Now, we've got everything the fleet needs right here. Of course, you've got to pay for it. Remember, on the Key, credits are king. What the hell is this?
All right, hang on, Nev. Before you get pissed, I've got my hands full.
Jasmine, sweetie, I'm trying to give a tour here. So you want to tell me why those damn doors are sealed?
It's called a malfunction. You know, that thing I spend most of my day dealing with. Believe me, my people are on it. Have a little faith for once.
Aw. And you always, Angel. This here's Jasmine. You need anything for your ship, she's got you covered. We'll hit up the depot next since these doors have given out on us. So anyway, we were talking about the Lock. About 100 years ago, the prisoners down there rioted and took over the place. After stealing some ships, they were actually able to make it up here and took over the Key.
About time you brought us new blood, neighbor. I was getting tired of trading with the same old faces.
You're just ticked everyone's getting wise to your ridiculous prices, Aludra. Anyway, welcome to the depot, Rook, where you'll be lucky if these blood-sucking leeches don't bleed you completely dry.
Whoa, whoa. It's not our fault if people
don't appreciate how much it costs to get untraceable merchandise onto the key.
Neva's just whining because she thinks she lost a ton of cash selling us a shipment of gear. She should have done her homework.
Yeah, sure, laugh it up. I'll remember that next time I need something from you cheapskates. Let's move on. Back to my story. After the liberated prisoners grabbed the key, they established it as a base of that was how the Crimson Fleet began. Of course, Jasper Cricks had a lot to do with all that, but we'll get to him later. Rook, meet Zuri, queen of the rare exports.
If I don't have it, you don't need it.
Neuroamps, blueprints. Hit her up and she'll take care of you.
Speaking of which... You still owe me for that last purchase, Neva. It's like 5 figures. Don't make me collect it the hard way.
The hard way? Oh no. Rook, protect me from Zuri's vengeance. Enough of the bullshit, Zuri. I'll pay you when I pay you. Deal with it. Got a problem with that? Take it up with the boss.
My prices may be high, but these goods ain't exactly easy to find.
I'm sure you know the deal there. He'll buy pretty much anything, no matter how hot. Then we got our med bay on the left, run by the one and only Samina Mizra. She'll patch you up, if you've got the money. We don't run any free clinics up in here, you don't? Okay, this is our final stop. Over there, you've got the Last Nova, where Bog serves watered-down drinks at ridiculously exorbitant prices. And right here is the most important place on the entire station. The Reckoner's Core, run by the incomparable Shinya Voss.
Another new Rook, Neva? I can't believe Delgado still lets you recruit given what happened with the last one.
You mean Austin Ray? It's been taken care of, all right? I don't like loose ends, and this Rook is the one who tied it off.
Perhaps next time you'll try to be a bit more discerning regarding your... It's far more cost-effective.
Yeah, love you too, darling. Anyway, Shinya handles our lifeblood. The money. We call him our Reckoner, but if you ask me, he's actually a pain in the ass.
And Neva will slit your throat if she thinks you'll bleed creds.
Go to hell, boss. Take care of our new friend here, or I'll find a way to pull the pin on that little party popper in your chest. Anyway, Shinya will get you set up in our system. I've got real work to do. Once you're done, head upstairs and I'll introduce you to the boss.
Time for a proper introduction. I am Shinya Voss, the official reckoner for the Crimson Fleet. And since Neva so thoughtfully mentioned it, yes, this is a bomb embedded in my chest. And no, I'll never know the meaning of the word humble. In fact, I find Delgado's idea of a security measure to be quite empowering. Glad you approve. Obviously, betrayal isn't taken lightly around here. Since I oversee the bulk of transactions and maintain all accounts for the fleet, I'm a prime target for information. Should our enemies capture me, or I grew any semblance of a moral conscience, you might consider me the greatest threat we have. For Delgado, the bomb grants peace of mind and a certain degree of safety.
All right.
Essentially, but I sleep soundly knowing I'm one of the few that can piss Delgado off and live. Should I die, all of my knowledge, the accounts, the credits, it would be a mess. He wouldn't dare. He holds the trigger, but we all know that my death cripples the fleet. Call the bomb a weapon of last resort. It's been over 5 years since I've stepped off the key. Leaving this place puts far too much at risk. Now, let me get you set up. A moment while I convene with the core. Thanks to advanced modifications even Ryujin would envy, I can interface directly with our mainframe and the Galbank network. This allows me to move and clean credits faster and more efficiently than any run-of-the-mill cyber runner.
Alright.
There. You're done. All you need now is Delgado's blessing, and you'll be one of us. Yes. About time you shut up and listened. Thanks to our relations with contacts across the galaxy, we always have a steady stream of jobs available. Fine by me. There's plenty of others who do. You do less, you make less. It's a pretty simple equation. Now, I believe that covers all I have to say. Take the elevator to the...
Alright, listen up. You can all stop complaining. Atrium to cargo bay doors have been repaired. Oh, and
The fleet protects our...
Don't even try to rip me off.
Turn against
Hey, I'm always ready to take...
It's gotta be chambered at 45. Snap 1911.
Don't be a stranger.
Alright. Right? Yep, 45 caliber. Just pull out like, motherfucker. They have a trade authority here.
Let's see what we have now. What'll it be, friend? Oh, but the Crimson Fleet is. Business on the key is like... Not everyone thinks so. There are a few. Regardless, as long as the fleet has goods to push, the Trade Authority will always maintain a presence on the key. Always looking for...
Oh yeah, I want for him to stay
Find anything of value, bring it here first.
See anything you like.
So there I am.
I hope you actually need... Fine. Not like I haven't.
No, channel stores and just food.
Jokes. And you know what
You're
I
done
find back
here?
there?
Great.
The fattest leech I've ever seen.
Well. Everyone off? Hey, if you want to put... I carry most of... Occasionally. Just don't screw... Not being intimidated by me is one thing. A little advice, you bleed for the... Anyone who says other... Ah, please, all I care. If your credits are...
What does she got in stock? Motherfucking AK. I didn't know there was Dracos in this bitch.
Done here? Fine by me.
The right protective gear can... I'll only the bet.
No, we'll make us fit in.
I'm here.
You know what? No.
If you
We're
need
not
me.
gonna show our face. We're gonna keep the hazmat on. We're not gonna show our face.
Always ask for a bigger cut.
Before we go meet the boss of the Crimson Raiders, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Took a little longer than I expected, but I had to touch up my mutton chops. So I was looking in the mirror and I'm like, oh no! So I had to touch them up a little bit. A little uneven. Alright. About to go meet the head honcho of these dickbag, the Crimson Fleet.
Ah, there's our other new recruits. So, now that we are all here, it's time to get down to business.
The other new recruit.
The two of you are the only rooks that have made the latest cut. The rest, right, let's just say they won't be joining us ever again. Neva's willing to put her neck on the line and vouch for you, which means you've got what it takes to join the Crimson Fleet. If dealing with the Ragana was at the limit of your capabilities, then you have a serious problem.
Oh, I guess I undershot that.
You are already in too deep to quit. And I can promise you, it only gets more difficult from here. All right, let's get started here. When you sign up with the Crimson Fleet, you're in it for the long haul. No one quits. No one retires. The only way out is death. You stay loyal or you pay the consequences. Fleet before friends. Fleet before family. Fleet before yourself.
Fair enough.
Hey, if you've got a problem, I can decorate that wall behind you with your brains. Room could use a little color if you ask me.
It's all right, neighbor. I admire this rook's backbone. Takes a lot of guts to crack jokes with the threat of death staring them in the face.
Can we get on with this? I want to get drunk at the last Nova.
I'm impressed. That is the first intelligent thing you have said this entire time, Mathis. Since you two seem so eager to move forward, let's get to your next job. Pack your cold weather gear, rooks. Where we are going, you're going to need it.
Oh, God, don't tell me you're dragging him down to Suvarol for another one of your little initiation runs. 10 Johns to the surface, 12 dead rooks. You'd think by now you would have given up on that goddamn campfire story.
Crix's legacy is no story, neighbor. We've got fresh eyes in the fleet. And if these two want to impress, they're going to help me search those ruins.
I hope you're right, Dale. That new code we grabbed for the lot cost us a ton of credits. And a decent captain.
This initiation, as Neva calls it, is your chance to see where it all began. On Suvorov with Jasper Crix. Crix led the riots that gave birth to the Crimson Fleet. And if his legacy is still out there, we're going to be the ones to find it. Before Crix left the fleet, he left a message talking about a major score. One that would set up the fleet to be a big player in the settled systems. Somewhere down the line, they started calling it Crix's legacy. And everyone who's tried to find it has wound up empty-handed, missing, or dead. If we're gonna beat those odds, we'll first need a lead. And I would wager we will find one on Suvorov.
Dale's leaving out the best part. That this whole search is based on a handful of words on a very old slate. Crix left a lot of big talk on that recording, and not a lot of facts. Some of us believe in it more than others.
Don't listen to her. When we get our hands on Crix's legacy, the fleet will be operating at a completely different level. We will become more than a match for UC System.
Yes.
Exactly. Now you're beginning to understand. Okay, enough discussion. We have got a lot of work to do. To that end, the next stop is the lock. I've had Jazz feed the coordinates into your ship's computer. Since Mathis doesn't have a ship, he's going to ride with me. I'll see you down there, Rook. Don't keep me waiting.
Let's go!
You see, SysDef is a joke.
Were my
They
instructions
haven't
on...
caught us yet.
Backpack stands.
Nothing like the smell of a dead shark.
Alright, let's go find the lock. Oh, it's right there. I'm glad these things are so far away, never solar systems, man. I can't kill no one else. Not if they're bad guys, though.
Captain, it is pleasant to see you.
About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
That is why we're here. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right, listen up because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me. If that was supposed to be a joke...
Don't worry about laughing, Delgado. It'll be a goddamn laugh riot when I split open his head with a crowbar.
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice bar without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock.
There's oxygen here. Oh, put that back on the... Stay incognito. That's alright, it's not as good as this though. I wanted to try the crack. Try this again. Wow. That's tricky. What they say, fourth time's a charm. Breach and clear. Nothing we can really do to that.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Griggs laid the groundwork for finding the legacy and eventually the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Fuck.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya? God. There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good. This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about 1 kilometer away. Hallelujah. If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now? Yeah, sure. I've got a few spare months to cut through all that rock and ice. Let's face it, we... Why? Because that's what is the hell with that. We used this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credit. Whoa, hang on. Give me a second to explain. Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits. Hell no. If Neva wants... Oh, fine. You know, for a second there. Now, let's...
He fucked around and found out.
Remind me to take me next vacation somewhere wee big. Oh, a desert planet. I guess that's... You hear that? Ah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me.
Hello? Can either of you hear me? Anyone still alive up there? Use the intercom up there if you can. So the two of you made it, huh? Don't worry, it all goes downhill from here. Now listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Crix. You both got that? Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
100 years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
I love it when my guns look like nothing. Prisoner intake.
What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower in the cell block. We should check it out.
Ooh. Got me there.
Must have been my imagination.
Holy fuck. fucking logs, dude.
There you are.
So, have you changed your mind yet? Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the... Fine, have it your... So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius? Keep doing what we've been doing. I suppose we should... If he stashed any use... While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
gonna wipe the floor with you!
After action report, Guard Bryant reporting. We got a tip from an inmate about some equipment being stolen from one of the supply rooms. We did a thorough sweep of the place and came up with 2 mining lasers and several power packs missing. After the alarm was raised, all of the inmates' cells were searched, but we turned up empty-handed. I have no idea how the inmates were able to get into that storage room and hide that gear without being picked up on camera. I'm starting to suspect that the inmates could be receiving help from some of the staff of this facility.
Alright, chat. That's where we're gonna leave for today. Like how it's described. Back for the next one.